Coriel's just going to climb up on this rock and watch the show.
These are my best friends.
Yeah, I mean,
This is your time to shine.
In all realism here, only one of us is named Bear Puncher, so...
Yeah.
I'll just, stay back here, crawl on top of the wall, and watch.
That does mean he has a +5 against bears, right?
I don't know about that. You notice the bears seem to be eating what looks like a dead body.
Oh. Well, that's not great.
Or at least they're both trying to chew down on it.
I mean, that seems ideal. Why would that not be great?
Well...
Because the alternative is worse, eating a live body.
Yeah. I guess just it being a person in general is not great.
No, he didn't say a person. He said a body.
Could be someone that we want them to eat.
Well, I mean, deers have a body.
Maybe it's a hobgoblin,
Deers have a body.
Anywho,
Manticore had a body.
Yes, it did. What is your move?
Well, I feel obligated to punch Bear, but...
You have to just charge in.
I mean, we also did just open the episode with Coriel claiming that he put points into handle animals.
But also, we could
still
just
only have
walk
a +1 to that.
It's up to you.
I've got +4.
I mean, you're on the front line.
I would like to start by walking over here.
You're just gonna ignore them?
I mean, if they're busy,
Seems unlikely that's going to happen, seeing as the initiative order just popped up.
Yeah, it really does.
I'm just waiting for you to say I'm gonna go up and punch them. That's why you're the bear puncher. I literally made these so you can actually finally punch a bear.
Can we see what they're munching on?
Perceptions, if you wish.
Yeah.
It's definitely a humanoid. It is not a goblin, though.
Sad.
It looks like humanoid, elf, human. You can't really tell.
Surviving troglodyte. Well, formerly surviving troglodyte.
You've literally wiped them all out. They are all gone.
You heard it, guys. We committed genocide. Live with that.
Cleanse the troglodytes. Oh my god.
Oof. Well,
in fact, you notice that the dead body, I should say, seems to be wearing a greenish gray cloak that's very similar to the cloak that Serio has.
It's one of the Rangers.
Or, a guy with just fashion sense.
Guy who knows to wear green in the woods.
True.
Serio is, we gotta drive those bears off.
They already know we're here.
He's already dead, Serio. He's already dead.
There's no shot they haven't noticed us.
We don't have to kill the bears, just drive them off.
I don't know. This man kills bears in one punch. Mark my words.
What direction is the wind going?
I was wondering if you were going to ask that.
That's a good question.
North, south, east, west?
I will say it is going east.
East? Okay. Well.
In all fairness, we've been kind of yelling at one another.
Well,
the bears do... I'll roll the perception on them. How's that sound?
I mean... They're bears. I guess if we were, downwind, maybe, but...
Holy shit. They know you're there, by the way.
They absolutely know we're here.
Right. I thought that's what you do with the smell thing for.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, we haven't been quiet.
In fact, one of the bears looks up at you. Its mouth is a little bloody. And kind of just looks at your direction and growls, and then goes back to eating.
Oh, wait a second.
Well...
Hold on, before you do something that you're named for.
Okay.
Speak with animals.
You have that spell?
Yes! I get it from my oracle nature gave it to me. That's what I've joked about a long time ago. I was like, why the fuck do I want to speak with animals?
Now it's useful. Let's see, what are you going to say to them?
You, one-on-one with the bear puncher.
What? Hold on.
Put him up.
Hold
Put
on.
him up, motherfucker.
God damn it.
One of the bears looks up and he says, and he almost, you just hear it roar. It sounds like a laughter in your head. And it's just shout, and it kind of just shouts back at you, 1-on-1, more food for me.
Have at it, right there. The one wearing a tree is armor.
Fuck you. You suck.
I'm sorry.
Trademark.
I'm sorry. Roll initiative.
You suck, trademark.
I suck trademarks.
The bear has 20 initiative. The good news is only one's attacking you.
Yeah, I guess.
It's an agreement.
But also, it's supposed to be a 1v1.
Yeah, you guys don't have to roll. Sirach and the bear.
Guess I'm just punching bears now.
I'll just hold my actions until it's time.
Here, let me step forward.
You watched Fighting Spirit, right?
Bear charges in. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Time to Hajime no Ippo this shit.
I mean, that's what the character's based on.
I don't know what that means.
It's an anime where a dude fights a bear at one point.
To be fair to the anime, it's an anime about boxing where a dude fights a bear at one point.
Yeah.
All right, the bear is going to do its standard claw on you.
Sure.
25 and 10.
One hit.
All right, you take 9 damage and you are grabbed. Roll a CM. Your CMB.
Does it roll or do I roll?
I'm sorry. I have to roll the CMB. You have this. And what's your CMD?
25.
Okay.
God damn it.
Yeah, he rolled a 19. There's nothing I can do there.
Oh my God.
It's actually a plus 13 with his grapple too, by the way. So you are, it just claws you, and with one big paw, you are now like gripped into the bear's clutches. You could just feel its like fur all over you. It's nice and warm. If it weren't for the blood stains on him. Anton.
Holding action.
Coriel.
I will also hold until I'm needed.
Sirach.
Alright, gotta look at the whole fucking grapple condition. Okay, so
I have that in the condition sheet.
creatures without blah blah blah. Grappled.
You're restrained. You take a -4 penalty to Dex. Grappled creature also takes -2 on all attack rolls and CM combat maneuver checks, except those made to grapple or escape a grapple. So you can grapple the bear back and wrestle it. In addition, grappled creatures can take no action that requires 2 hands to perform.
Okay, well, I don't have any actions that require 2 hands, technically.
All right.
I didn't realize grappling reduced your AC.
Hold on, let me... Conditions.
I have the info right there.
Because I'm looking on the fucking whole thing.
That condition sheet is in alphabetical order, so...
Yeah.
But I posted it in the chat.
I kind of feel like it'd just be more useful if they... like a -2 to your skills, -2 to AC is a lot easier for me to understand, I think, than -4 to dexterity.
-4 dex.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And then we're both grappled by the...
you hear the bear shout, by the way. This is too easy!
So...
And only Ildam can understand it.
And grapple, escape a grapple, addition. Yeah.
Let's go, Sirach.
Use all your skeletons as a cheer section.
So what do I need to... I just need to do a counter grapple, basically.
Yeah, you can do
to get out of it.
Yeah, you could literally do a counter grapple to wrestle with it.
All right, let me go through my whole thing. So
you have to beat his CMD, and you just have to grab him. Basically, it's a combat maneuver most of the time.
So I'm at -2 dex. Flex a thing. Let's see. What do we have that helps here?
I'm sorry. What does flex a thing mean?
Martial flexibility.
Oh.
What does this do for me? Is there an anti-grappling feat?
I don't know. To be honest with you.
So I guess I could take like bleeding attack or something.
Ooh.
Combat, no. Initiative, no. What does improved grapple take? Probably got up attack. In addition, get a +2, and yeah, it's Dex 13. Yeah. So improved grapple seems like a good pick here.
Yeah, that probably would go.
So I will take that. Mark that on my thing. So I'll be at a +2 for grapple stuffs. And I will, I guess, take the rest of my turn to flurry attack, replace one attack with a grapple.
Go for it.
So if I can get out of the grapple, I can release it for free, right?
Yes.
Cool. So let's do that first. Button. Counter 28.
Yeah,
exactly.
You get out of the grapple quite easily, actually. And then the bear seems surprised as you, I guess, grapple him and like just start wrestling him.
Gotta hit him with a spin move.
There you go. Irish whip his ass.
And then I punch him in the face with knockout. Hopefully.
Oh, this will be sweet if you hit.
Yeah, it really will. This is not a power attack because I didn't declare that on the first one. So this is just normal. Bonk.
That's a hit.
Okay, it makes a fortitude save.
That is a good stat for it. What does that have to beat?
Yeah, 17.
Wow!
You fucking uppercut, and that bear just goes.
Punch the bear immediately out for 2 rounds.
You spin around, get behind the bear, take your fist, just give it like this great left hook that nabs it right in the jaw. You hear the jaw crack for a second. You think a tooth flies.
Oof.
The bear staggers for a second, takes a 5-foot step over here and just collapses, completely knocked out.
Man, this is so accurate to the anime.
Can't wait till the cubs come running out.
Aren't you glad you did this now?
Because literally the guy gets hit once and then they fight and he punches him in the face and eventually knocks him out.
Oh, you did 10 damage to it too.
Yeah. 10 damage, out for 2 rounds.
The other bear roars in rage and charges you.
He's not dead!
He doesn't know that.
Or she.
It's gonna claw you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
15, 20.
1 hit.
Alright, tempting a grab.
So now you're trying to beat a 27.
It's a pretty tall order then.
Because I'm out of the thing. Yeah. +2 to defend.
Even with the +10 he gets for the grapple, it's a miss. Never mind. Alright.
Take 7. I'm at like half health.
Alright. Anton.
Holding action.
This isn't a 1v1 anymore.
Okay, my bad.
What the fuck?
Yeah, technically the 1v1 is over.
Well then, let's go forward and stab a bear.
Go for it.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Wow. Today is the day of just.
Nat
Killing
1 on the Fortitude save, Nat 20 on the Rapier attack.
Is that a 30? Is that 33 damage?
Yeah, it is. That's 33 damage.
Nice. The bear's still alive, but nice.
Yeah, that's gotta fucking hurt.
Oh, it hurt like a motherfucker. You take the bear and your rapier. You stick the rapier in the bear's ear, like with weird precision, and then you take it and then stick it into its other ear with as quickly as possible. The bear staggers back in pain. Blood's now just dripping from the ear sockets. Coriel.
All right, Coriel's just gonna right here in the middle and take a swing with that cold iron falchion that he's still using from Sirio.
All right.
Don't think that's gonna do it.
That is a hit.
Oh, all right.
And with your falchion, you basically cut the bear's neck and lob its head off.
Then cauterize the wound behind it.
Exactly. It's dead.
Yeah.
Surak.
Shame.
Are you just gonna start punching the unconscious bear?
This is just sad.
I mean, what do you want me to do?
The other bear, it made a choice. They're only bears. I punch all my friends. And it's gonna wake up soon. So I wanna attack it non-lethally.
You're just gonna knock it out for good?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead, attack non-lethal. Both of those are hits. That's almost over half its health.
Bear punching. So it's taken 40 so far?
Yeah, well, that's 30 non-lethal damage. Yeah. Okay. The bear's still out. Anton, do you want to punch the bear non-lethally?
Or stab
punch
it?
Non-lethally. I don't know how you would do that with a rapier, so that's more meat for us.
I will not kill this bear.
That's a miss.
Do not fight bears to the death.
You actually missed.
Wow.
Although technically, he's helpless, right? So he loses a lot of his bonuses.
Yeah.
I think that's a hit then. Hold on.
He's rated as having 0 dex, and people get +4 to hit.
So he's flat-footed now, right?
Yeah.
Actually, that's still a miss then with his flat-footed. Never mind. Sorry. You stab the bear, but it looks like it's not going through its hide.
Well.
Coriel?
I'm just going to go ahead and get over here next to Surak and then hold. See what happens once this bear wakes up.
Surak.
I continue to attack it with non-lethal damage. Yeah.
Well, yeah, with the crit, that is not a confirmed crit, so you know.
While it's flat-footed?
Yeah, even with the flat-footed.
+4 and everything?
Flat-footed's at 15. It actually only has 1 dex, apparently. So, yeah, you basically, it is unconscious completely.
My friend. This is so sad. I mean, punching bears is great. Punching bears to the death, not great. Not great. Very sad.
Sirio says, well, that was impressive.
Now, technically, I don't know that Ilnam said that I would take it out in 1 hit, but I kind of did.
Yeah, speaking of that, what's Ilnam's reaction?
As expected. Expected result.
Guy said he could punch bears. He can punch bears. Okay.
He can punch bears, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just that also I saw that the bears weren't really that worth raising either, so it's like,
Nah.
You want him to punch him just so you can raise the bear?
No, not just.
He also wanted to see if I could punch bears.
Yeah.
I was not lying.
You don't
You
earn
would
a
not.
nickname without at least doing it once.
Yeah. I sure as fuck punched that bear.
I mean, they have a pretty good attack. It's just they don't seem to have very much hit points, which is, you know.
Well,
I mean, their hit points are at 42.
nice.
That's what I'm
And they're-
saying. They
And
took a 30 hit and they took like an over 10 hit and they went down, and it's like, I don't know if I want that on my side.
well, it's the attack that you got to worry about, because if they grab you, then you're at the mercy of claw bite. So they get 3
but I've
attacks
already
on you.
got that. See, I've already got melee strength on my side, so they're roughly comparable to what I've already got. Plus, they're big. I mean, maybe one would make a good mount, but I could just sit on top of wall here and be fine.
Well, regardless, you knocked out one, you killed the other. Do you want to skin the bear?
Yeah.
Survival.
Can I use my profession?
Yes.
You know you gotta make a cape out of it now.
Yeah. I
Them's
gotta make
the
something
rules.
out of it.
Yeah, them's the rules.
I kind of already have a magical cape, so I don't...
Well, maybe one of those, like a cowl, the thing you wear over your head. It's like
Yeah.
the face.
Something like that.
You are able to skin the bear hide.
Well,
You can make a note of it in the inventory. You have a bear hide.
bear hide and can we carry more food? Can we carry the meat? Like,
That's a survival check, and you got plenty of undead to carry it.
true. All right, meat time. Nope,
You start like you just
entirely unusable.
you put your fists into the bear and just mush it like you're like squeezing hamburger meat, and it's like, Sirach, don't know why this is happening.
Well, I mean, now that you've ruined it. I decompose the corpse so that it's just bones, and I collect the bones with my other 2 undead.
Of course you do.
Yeah,
Well,
just
yeah.
in case later on I decide I do want a grizzly bear. I have the option now.
The meat was not good.
Well,
Meat-
certainly isn't now.
Well, that's okay. So you decompose it, and I guess you leave the other bear where it's been knocked out.
Yeah, I'm not going to kill a defenseless bear. I'm not a monster.
Sirio picks up, hey, I found its tooth.
Good for you.
You want it?
Why?
Necklace?
I don't know. Just seems like something that you'd take from a bear you punch.
I don't.
Not I.
I
We were pretentious, like
Sirach-
those people that wear the shark tooth necklaces.
Sirach does not take trophies from bears
Oh.
Except for that
or
hide,
anyone.
that hide that you just took.
It's not a trophy. It's something to be used in making clothing and such.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Not to be displayed just because.
Akira actually looks at this all and says, that's actually impressive. You're sure you're not with the army?
Sirach?
Yes.
No. Sirach is not from the army.
You would make a good soldier.
Not the lifestyle.
Fair enough.
Sirach is just a simple hunter. That's what he does.
Before you start moving that man's tokens around too much, remember, he's still being held by a guy.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, hang on. What's up with the ranger?
Sirio?
Oh, the
Oh,
ranger
dead
that they
one.
were chewing on.
Oh, I'm so glad you remember. Go ahead and roll a perception.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make a thing out of the hide. If anything, it'll just be winter clothing.
You
Are
notice
you saying that a tree doesn't keep you warm?
Not particularly, no.
You notice that the ranger has been partially devoured. What little bits of him that are left, you see several cuts and marks along its body. It looks like it's a humanoid, maybe a female, because you see like the hint of like a partially eaten breast on the front of it. And the marks include like several stab wounds in the back and in towards the face. So it looks like it was probably killed, and the bears kind of just came in and started feeding on the corpse. With that perception, you do rummage around the remains. I mean, you still have the green-gray cloak if you want to take it. It's been like flayed a little bit and is caked in blood and mud. You see a rusted short sword. Well, I shouldn't say a rusted, a muddied short sword a couple of feet away from the body. And you also notice what looks like a pouch that's been like ripped into.
Take a look in that pouch.
Looks like whatever was in the pouch, like some sort of contents, maybe like some herbs or weed have been scattered. But there's also like a rolled up scroll in the pouch. And when you open,
that.
yeah, when you take it, it's a small piece of paper, but you notice on it, it says the message: "All foxes return to their holes."
A message we've already heard before.
Yeah. So they were trying to get back to whatever fort they're stationed at and didn't make it.
Clearly, we're not good rangers.
Sirio says she's probably was trying to come back to Riston, but likely had no idea what was going on over there.
Well, I mean, she wasn't killed by hobgoblins. She was killed by a bear.
Well, no, there's like wounds on her that means she saw a battle, like she was stabbed in the back and stuff. So she could have been killed by hobgoblins. And the bears kind of just came and ate the corpse afterwards.
Yes, you know, those bears. Well known to be carrion beasts.
I mean,
Carrion beasts means they only eat the dead.
I know that.
Like hyenas or vultures. This has been your nature minute.
But bears do eat carrion sometimes.
Yes, they eat carrion crawlers.
They could eat carrion crawlers too.
The sequel.
God damn it.
No,
I don't know why that one got me, but it did.
No, they do eat carrion, though. I know that for a fact. I'm like 90% sure like bears eat carrion.
Well, there's only
I'm
one
sure they'll
person
eat that and
here
they can fly
that I would
lying
trust to
around.
actually tell us. Phaendar!
Hi.
Yeah, you're playing the bear puncher. Tell us some bear facts.
You want some bear facts?
Yeah, just give us the bare necessities.
No, only the bare minimum.
Damn it.
Well, you see, bears are a carnivorous mammal. They're part of the family Ursidae. Yeah, that one. There's 8 species of bears, but they're pretty widespread through the northern hemisphere, a little bit in the southern hemisphere. They're actually omnivores, so they can eat some plants. The best bear is clearly the giant panda, and you cannot dispute that fact.
The giant cave bear, I think you'll find. Also, you started with carnivorous and then went on to omnivore.
They're mainly carnivorous, though. They just eat plants sometimes.
I didn't know there were only 8 species.
Other
That's not
facts.
surprising.
The bear is a common national personification for Russia and sometimes Germany. The brown bear is Finland's national animal, I think. Probably.
I'm sorry to interrupt. While you're talking, I forgot completely. Last week, something happened with that plate that you were carrying.
It was cleaned.
No, you remember the plate you took out of the puzzle box from Bristle Billy?
Oh yeah.
It broke. You know, I forgot to tell you what was inside.
It's at the plate?
Yeah.
Jeez.
You're not gonna like what's inside. It's worse. It was green slime.
Ooh.
Nick, 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 Nick,
Nick.
Nick, Nick.
So do we have to fight a slime now?
No, because green slime is not a creature.
Oh, okay.
It's a hazard.
It's a warning of what you can and cannot do on television.
Yes. So, all right. Here's a quick question. Who was carrying it? I think it was Anton, right?
Anton.
Yeah.
Anton, I need you to make a save for me.
Posthumously.
What?
No, you're not dead. I need you to make a. What the fuck's the save?
Yeah, I didn't mean actually posthumously. I just meant like the fact that it broke a week ago, and now we've moved forward in time already.
I will assume this happened like the day it broke on you, and you taken care of it already.
Yeah, I'm just thinking it can't be a deadly effect. Otherwise,
It could be if you don't take care of it.
yeah, no, I just mean that Anton didn't die, and then we just been walking along, just didn't notice or something.
All right. Touching the green slime. Does an automatic. Well, not automatic. You roll DC 1d6. For me, Anton, because it's already like starting to devour your flesh before you scrape it off.
Oh, it's the blob.
Yes.
But the blob was red.
Yes. Or pink. It does 4 constitution damage to you.
Pretty sure it's more red than pink.
And I'm assuming you're going to scrape it off and get rid of it?
Yeah.
All right. So to do that, I need you to do for me real quick, a fortitude save. Yeah,
There
you're
we
fine.
go.
Yeah, you scrape it off quite easily, and the slime kind of just fizzles in the on the ground. You take that con damage. You feel like the acid and the slime, where the slime was, like burning your skin heavily still. Does anybody have a dungeoneering skill that they want to roll?
I do, yes.
Yeah.
Please, both of you roll it. Coriel's like, I've never seen this before. Sirach's more like, I have. You need to put some ice on that quickly.
Oh. You should put some ice on that quickly.
That thing that clearly exists all around us, all over the place.
Yep.
Does anybody have any ice spells?
You could also burn it.
Fire also works.
Fire we can do.
Temperatures at all extremes, really.
Well, let's get this over with.
So how are you going to burn it?
I guess with a torch.
All right, you crack open a torch. You just and you put it right where this thing was.
Here, stick your hand out.
No, not like that.
Boom, ray of frost.
Oh, that honestly, that works a lot better. Using the ray of
I do
frost.
like me a cool mint julep.
The ray of frost freezes over like where the slime was burning your skin, and you feel like the flecks of the slime just fall off of you harmlessly. You feel a lot better, although you do have a burn mark on you now, and you need to be restored by a cleric with restoration to get rid of that con damage. Which, by the way, is not good. It's basically a -4 to your constitution.
Does our cleric have restoration spells?
Nope.
In fairness, though, his whole
no.
stick is don't be seen, kill them before they see me. So
True.
a lot of hit points doesn't really hate his position.
I will say this. She doesn't have restoration spells, but I believe you might have scrolls or potions that do that in your inventory.
I'm checking right now. I don't think we have any potions, but we might have scrolls. Faith, bull strength, protection from arrows. Interesting.
Yeah, you throw it in front of you, and hopefully it'll hit an arrow.
We've got a lesser restoration scroll.
That's the thing you need, and she can read that if you want. So you're gonna use it?
Doesn't seem like it.
Oh. Using what again? The
No,
We have a
do
lesser restoration scroll in our inventory that Auburn can use on you.
you want her to use the lesser restoration on you? Let's ask you that.
I'd like to, yes.
All right. So she will be able to cure 1d4 points of ability damage on you.
God, you said he took 4 con damage?
So you need like a 4 on this. Otherwise, you might have to rest a little bit extended.
On this.
Really,
So
there's
who
no
needs to
real
roll?
long-term effect to this.
Well, one of it's been restored, so now it's only 3 con damage.
Yeah, otherwise you just need a long rest, apparently. It'll be fine.
The long rest. I made a mistake.
I think that
Ability
removes 1.
that it's now 3 instead of 4. Unless otherwise noted, damage to ability scores is healed at a rate of 1 per day to each ability score that has been damaged. Can be healed through the use of spells such as Lesser Restoration.
Yeah, 3 days will be fine. It's fine.
The green slime does not say it is temporary, so it actually notes it. I think it's permanent until it's restored. At least that's what I'm reading here.
It's fine. You lost 5 hit points forever. It's fine.
I'm fine if he dies.
Well, if he dies and he has negative, then it's permanently fine. He's not going to die to the hit points that he's already lost.
Hmm.
And honestly, if it comes to a case of he would have survived if he had 5 more hit points, then it didn't matter in the beginning.
Well, at least I got that through because I completely forgot about that. Sorry.
Yep, sorry, Ark. We almost forgot to nerf your character.
No worries.
So
Shit
sad.
happens.
I'm not purposely trying to nerf anybody's character.
I don't remember why it broke.
Because honestly, it broke because of because Arkloyd took hits in the castle in Riston, and I just completely forgot about it.
Isn't that when he got it?
Yeah,
Wasn't that the last fight he was in?
the last fight he was in, and also the fight with the bugbear. Not the bugbear, Skin Stitch.
No, I thought he got it from Skin Stitch. Wasn't it inside of Skin Stitch?
No, it was inside the puzzle box with the cord wizard.
So you still have the thing that was in Skin Stitch.
No, you left that there because it didn't open.
That's a dumb thing. The reason not to bring something.
It had wasps in it.
Cool. Throw that some son of a bitch.
You left it there, so
Well-
it's too late now.
Wasp grenade.
Yeah, I mean, literally, that's what you have now.
Continue
We're doing the jar of bees from Dragon Age.
We continue.
I mean, I
walking.
once worked at a store where somebody stole a bunch of shit and they got away with it because they opened a jar of bees in the bathroom.
Sirach, roll a d20. Hey, nothing happens for once. Go ahead and roll another
Yay.
d20, somebody. Oh, shit.
My bad.
Well, looks like we found Scab again.
Yeah.
Wait, he's Scab Viston?
Yeah.
We ran into him once already. Last time we rolled a 1, in fact.
Well, you rolled double 1 for that. That was different.
I think it was just a 1.
Here, do me a favor. Roll a d100. I want to actually see what it is this time.
100.
Unlike last time
86.
where you made it up on the side.
I didn't make it up on the spot. I actually had him in my list here.
56.
Actually, you told us that you wanted to throw the hardest thing you had at us. So,
Yeah, I was looking for an excuse for it, and
Yeah.
that was the excuse.
56.
This is not going to be as hard, but it depends on you.
don't worry, I make everything hard.
I know.
18 charisma, baby.
I like high charisma characters. You know that. Like, you remember Etienne?
Remember the name at the end?
It's been a day, right?
Yes.
Cool.
So you find yourselves on another area. Do you see the map?
Nope.
Yep.
I do now.
Oh, what the fuck is it?
Looks like an arbalest to me, which means we take it with us.
Is that a big pit?
It looks like
Yeah.
a pit with an abandoned tower in the top.
Okay.
And again, an arbalest.
I put yourselves up in the top there if you want to move yourselves around. It looks like the tower is half ruined. There is you see what looks like abandoned equipment, rusted over. Sirio, Akir, and Auburn don't know anything about this one. This could have been up here from years ago and has just been completely lost to time. You notice that the tower itself is circular and looks like the roof has completely collapsed and is missing.
God, my
Okay.
tokens are all off center. Really messing with me.
I think it's the
map
grid.
more than anything. It's the grid. Anything I can't fix that. I'm
No,
sorry.
so if you look in, it's like the grid is much larger than our tokens. It's just like, why can't I get my guys next to each other?
Why are there two Sirocs?
Always two Soroks. Somehow that always seems to happen.
I was checking if dragging it in fixed it, and it did for me.
And you're also twice as big as everybody else.
Yeah, because the grid is bigger than
Yeah,
it normally is.
Correct grid size. Anyways, I'm down here.
You're almost as big as the wall.
Yep.
So that we're looking with this, we're basically looking at the top of a tower.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
God, today's the day you just run into all the random shit, huh?
Yeah. Okay, well, it looks like there's a staircase over here.
Yeah, I guess that's winding around it. Is this like a freeway right here?
That's actually a yeah, the staircase is like winding where this line goes in. You notice like this leads to like a platform part of the tower which you can't even see because it's about like 10 to 15 feet high.
Okay.
It's a pretty large tower, all things considered. You suspect that the entrance would be somewhere over here if you wanted to get into it, where the winding stairwell is.
Let's check it out. See if there's any weapons or anything that we can take back.
Sure.
Oh Jesus! I just blew up.
Rip Coriel.
Who's the two of you are going? Everybody else is staying behind?
And the two of us are going. Anyone else going is following.
All right, stop moving. Roll perceptions, all three of you who are there.
Perception.
Perception, that's a nat 20.
Okay, well, Anton's very clueless. Coriel didn't hear anything. Sirach, you hear what sounds like the pattering of wings and snoring.
Wings and snoring?
And
Okay.
you swear you heard what sounds like a hiss at the same time, which definitely doesn't make sense.
It's King's boyfriend.
So like a... Not a griffin.
That man? We didn't kill the manticore, did we?
Manticore?
Yeah, you
Well,
did.
you
No, we
didn't,
definitely did.
but somebody you're very close to did.
Yeah, someone killed it.
Jesus and friends.
Man. You guys hear that? Like the wings and the hiss, the snoring and
You're what?
something.
I'm sure if I stop and kind of listen, I'm like, yeah, I can kind of hear something.
I feel like there's something in here.
Roll a dungeoneering. Coriel, you vaguely hear it. It definitely sounds like a large creature, but you don't know what it is.
Well, we want to keep on creeping forward.
I mean,
Anton?
it could be a fucking dragon.
It could be.
Yeah, let's move quietly.
Anton, you want to take point since you're probably the sneakiest amongst us?
Definitely further ahead than us.
All right, roll stealth, all of you, all the three of you that are sneaking.
Ooh.
I'll put the guy ahead who just took
Okay, not
Constitution
horrible.
damage.
Well, like you said, it doesn't matter if they don't see him.
Anton is perfectly quiet. Sirach's not too bad. Coriel, however, is more like clang, 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 clang. He's making some noise.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see if he hears you.
I mean, I think we should have Anton be like 15 feet ahead of us,
Yeah,
minimum.
assuming we don't wake up a dragon right now.
I just mean in general. Whenever we do anything stealthy.
Ooh. You hear a roar. Please speak. You hear a roar, and followed by a neigh. And you hear the sound of flapping wings coming from the top of the tower. And then everybody that is like further away can see what this creature is. It is a monstrosity. First thing that pops out is the head of a dragon, with blackish scales that ride across it from its maw. Next to it, though, is the head of a goat, a blackened goat with curved horns that look like ivory spikes. Finally, a third head pops out, and then you see what looks like a lion's head with a matted mane.
The hell is this?
Chimera?
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, looks like a chimera, alright.
Roll initiative, please.
Okay, we're doing this. Well,
Tied.
we get to fight at the same time.
Why is the Chimera sheet not opening up?
Because it doesn't
You
like
broke it.
you.
It doesn't want to fight you all, apparently.
Yeah.
I have to restart Roll20. Give me a second, which means this is going to take
Okay.
like 5-10 minutes.
Alright, so it's a chimera, which means it has a breath weapon, I think?
Dragon head has to have one.
Right?
At least it's a black dragon, so it's going to be an acid weapon.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I don't know what the goat does. Ever.
It
Eats anything.
I
Yes.
guess. The lion, I imagine, has a strong bite attack. Then it has the horns.
Okay. Who's gonna take? You guys want to take control of the 3 NPCs or no?
I mean, I guess.
Sirio's not going to do very much.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Auburn, and that's it.
Sirio does have a sling.
Yes. I mean, this
I
is
guess-
the Goliath situation, huh?
Harry, David,
The other guy
Goliath.
is like super underleveled. Comparatively.
I think he's like level 4.
Well, it's not too bad.
I will roll for Auburn and Sirio at least. And
Okay.
Akir.
So, it's an acid weapon because it's black. Is it a line or is it a cone?
That I can't tell you. Well, I could, but I'm not going to because that's all.
I'm going to just err on the side of caution and say it's a cone. I'm going to go with the worst. Worst
Well,
possible.
I mean, much like MMO terms, we are given a battlefield with things to stand behind of.
Yeah. I think we
And-
just back up and not form either of those. If we can help it.
Well, I mean, if
I guess-
Dayton was 15 feet ahead, like you kept suggesting. Wouldn't be.
Oh, is King
No, he wouldn't
still
have
with
gotten
you?
spotted.
Is
He
King
should
still
be.
here?
Technically, yes.
Put him on the map, please.
No.
Oh,
He'd be recovering from such massive wounds, he would not be in this fight. He would be like, "What's that? You hear what? Look at that tree!" I ever tell you guys about my arborism?
he's not getting any of the treasure inside.
Well, I mean, if nobody else survives and they all manage to kill one another, then he'll get all the treasure inside.
Fair enough, I guess. And finally, the Chimera. I got the NPCs in.
Dude, being in melee with this thing is gonna suck.
Yeah,
Yep. I mean, not one of those heads is a bear head.
Nah, not even close.
Chimera didn't roll too good.
Well,
And
you
it
say that.
is considered large.
Sure is.
So it is hovering and flying about 20 to 30 feet in the air at the moment.
Great.
Hand, you're up.
Yeah, rushes behind this thing. That's it.
Arrow.
Yeah, I guess we got line of sight on the thing. It's large.
You do. And it is high in the air.
Yep.
Yeah, those miss.
Classic.
Classic arrows.
Well,
Auburn.
That might be time to replace those guys.
Auburn moves. Auburn does not move. She has her longbow. She's going to take a shot. She moves in a little closer. That's a big miss. Wow, we're rolling like ass today. This is not good. Scar.
Yeah, also rushes over to get behind this thing.
Akir. Akir does have a bow. And he actually instead he casts a spell upon himself.
Invisibility.
No, resist energy. And in this case, it'll be resist energy acid. Because he's not stupid.
Arguable.
And he moves over here.
I think it's a line. 'Cause I think green is cone.
Anton.
All right, let's do something useful. Casting one of my 2 mage armors, and let's see what my run speed is. Well, I can't run if I've cast my action.
Yeah, it's also flying.
Right. So having the short bow ready. Wait, no. Short bows use strength to determine damage, right? So I'd be using the crossbow.
Crossbow also... Well, yeah, crossbow doesn't do strength damage at all, so... So you're going to try and shoot it from there?
Well, I've cast a spell, so I can't shoot it yet.
Okay. Wall.
Hmm. How high up is right here?
I mean, that's going up like maybe like... It's like going like 4 feet off the ground from where the ground is. 4 to 5 feet.
And how high up is over here?
You're looking at maybe 10, 15 feet. So, yeah, he could probably like climb up there if that's what you're
Well,
thinking.
that's where he's
yes.
going right now.
Okay.
Can't follow everyone else. He's too big to hide behind everything. So
Well, the Chimera's going to go. He's not spoiled for choice right now. He does see the big dude, and I think that's who is going to swoop in first. So he actually swoops down for a flyby attack. And you notice that the lion is specifically going to come in and bite it while the 2 claws it has are going to strike it as well, okay? Ooh, 31. 16 and 23.
2 of those hit.
All right, so that's 6 plus 5.
Hold on. Bludgeoning, right? These are slashing. And well, piercing and slashing. Alright. So 11.
So it literally like kind of just does like a flyby attack. It comes in, slashes, and moves upwards into the air again. It is about 20 to 30 feet off the ground right now. You can't really tell from here. Sirio is going to throw a sling bullet at him. It missed. Never mind. Coriel.
Oh man, if he's zipping around. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and start following Anton up the tower. Gotta maybe at least get to this platform here so I can shoot at it. So now 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Move right there and hug the wall.
All right. Hug that wall. Sirach.
Yeah. I guess I go when I ready an attack.
All right. Ilnam.
I think I'm going to try and Bone Shaker it out of the air.
Do you have the reach for that?
100 feet, plus sulfur level.
Yeah, I think you can reach.
Yeah.
85. Yeah, it's about 100 feet right on the nose, so. Oh, shit. That's a good hit if it hits.
Well, it's necromancy, and I have stuff.
DC 16 for fortitude?
Hold on. First off, I have spell focus, which gives me +1 difficulty class. So 17, because it's a necromancy spell.
All right.
And I don't know, does this apply?
Magical knack. Pick a class. When you gain this trait, your caster level is that in that class gains a +2 trait bonus, as long as the bonus doesn't raise your level above. Yeah.
Because I got that from Oracle, and I am that's an Oracle spell that I just cast.
Yeah, no, that applies. As long as it doesn't raise above your current hit dice.
Right.
Yeah, it should apply. So I don't see how it wouldn't. So what does it do?
Well, it's +2 trait bonus to my caster level. Yeah, my caster level. I just don't know if caster level increases the DC any.
I don't think it does. It might.
That's why I was asking if it applies, because I don't know.
Double check.